7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
You'll never have the sacred stone.
Oh, this you crazy mother.
Oh man. It's Wednesday night. This is We Be Tailin. I'm Captain Eric Hasty, and this is
Baby Shark.
Baby Shark. Do.
Baby Shark, John.
That's, what is it? Pro King John? What is it?
Procrastinator, Johnny Boy.
Extraordinaire.
Extraordinaire.
Well, we're going to have a good show for you tonight. As usual, we're shooting live in beautiful downtown Inglis inside of Captain's Cove Outfitters. We got the weekend fishing. We got some Captain's Corners. Spotted by the Belt. We even go talk about Gulf of Mexico shark fishing. It's not always what you think.
It's not.
No, it is. It's shark fishing.
Okay.
But it's a little, you know, we'll get into it. We'll get into it.
No early.
No earlies?
No earlies.
No giveaways?
No giveaways. Nothing.
All right, John. Let's take a look. See if anybody is watching us so far. As they said last night at trivia, you know, this is like Romper Room. Looking in the magic mirror, and I see Tyler's there.
Tyler!
And Bobby's there. Casey's there. Let's see. We got old KP of Ocala there. Russell, how are you, sir? Susie's on. Let's see. Denise is on. Howdy. Chris. Carrie's on. Daniel.
I wonder if KP gets into the KP hole for free. Because he's named after it.
Yeah, could be. Is that his hole?
Yeah.
It's the Kenny Penny hole?
That's the KP hole. I wonder if he needs to get with us and let us know if he gets in free on that.
Yeah, because we may have to sneak in there and go
But I've
swimming
got
sometime.
the same name as y'all.
Daniel's on, Jessica, Dale, Lara's on, Samuel, what's happening, buddy? Let's see, Josh is on, Doug. You know, the older I get, John, the harder it is to read these tiny little names. Doug is on, Jeff's on. Let's see, learn us something, they say. David's on.
You're going to learn today.
Yep, Christy's on from North Carolina. She'll be here. Christy, we're having a shindig. You got to come see us October 8th.
Sam says he ain't here.
Yeah. Rick's on. Let's see. Captain Susie's on. Derek, Bill, Sam, I'm not there. Or you're not here. He's not somewhere. And Grant is on. All right. Dale likes that man, oh man, oh man, oh man. All right, John. Good deal. So we got some October 8th. Yep, that's right. We'll talk about it here shortly. Stick around. We're coming back. So, all right. Let's get this thing on the right page here, John. All right. So we've talked about what we're going to talk about.
What are we going to talk
We've
about?
Checked in.
What are we talking about?
All that stuff we almost cursed.
Oh, okay.
I almost went out of the PG-13 realm.
Ooh, easy now.
All that stuff we just talked about.
Oh, yeah, that stuff.
Oh, yeah. So let's get into it, John. So just a few more days. I was reminded today that today wasn't the last day, but just a few more days of the Captain's Cove Outfitters annual Redfish Contest. It's going to September 5th. So that's like, what is that going to be, Tuesday maybe? Let's see. No, Monday. So Monday will be the last day for that. Yep. So Monday will be the last day to weigh in that biggest, heaviest 27-inch redfish. Currently, where are we at, John? We've got, there's been some movement, John. There's been some movement. So the first spot's been taken over by Tyler with a 7.47. Samuel's currently in second with 7.4. And does that say Travis? I think that's Travis.
Travis Cook.
Okay, it's
So, yeah,
7.05.
they knocked the Gibbs right out of there.
There we go, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, you still got a young Gib in kids first place.
Yeah.
So kids, which I think was 12 and under, 6.48 in first, and Hunter in second with 4.10. So there we go. So that's the standings. So again, all you got to do to enter this contest, come into Captain's Cove in the morning before you go fishing. Buy the smallest little thing. Could be a bobber, could be anything, 40 cents, whatever. You got to buy something, sign up on the board, and come back and weigh that fish by 6 o'clock that night or 9 o'clock the next morning.
Can I buy a 27-inch redfish to start today?
If you could find someone go sell it to you, I would imagine.
No, I'm talking about at the bait shore.
At the bait shore?
Jim, you got any of this 27?
You got any of them 27s back
baits, 27-inch redfish baits in the back?
there? I haven't got any 27s, but they 10s. They clean. They clean.
They clean.
So there we go. So just a few more days left. Captain's Cove Outfitters annual redfish contest. It's been a lot of fun.
A prize package.
Oh, and it is, and like I said, there's been some movement. So
they've changed it all around.
Yeah. So, and like I said, a few more days left. We got one whole weekend left, holiday weekend.
I saw Samuel.
Did you?
Yeah, he let me cross the road with he's pulling his boat coming back.
Oh, he gave you the
said,
wave
"Go
on
ahead."
by. Yeah. Well, that was nice though.
And he tried to run me over. No, I'm kidding.
This was his plan all along.
That was his plan all along. He's like, if you'd have been Tyler, I'd have run you over for beating me like that. I'm not Tyler. I'm not Tyler.
I had nothing to do with it.
I got nothing.
Though, in your defense, supposedly you had a fish this weekend that was
I had a fish that was 7.50.
that you could have brought in, but you didn't want to do it to Sam. You didn't want to do it.
And then Tyler just blows Sam right out the thing.
He did.
And
because Tyler's mean.
He
Just mean old Tyler.
He likes to win. He's a winner. He's a winner. Nobody likes a winner.
We don't raise no losers in this family.
Nobody likes a winner. Oh my God. Who likes a winner?
Oh, what's Tyler got to say for himself?
He said, Casey, that fish had your name on it, but you slept in.
Oh, no.
Oh, and the gamesmanship starts.
I just heard about that, too. I guess Casey had an invite to go, and he'd been working so hard, he slept through his alarm.
He had been doing 3 straight nights of holy mackerel, I'm tired, and he slept in.
Can't have nothing nice. Well, there you go. Well, John, speaking about tournaments, it's that time again for the Blackwater Fishing Club tournament, which will be this Saturday, holiday weekend. That'll be cool. Meeting upstairs at the Blackwater tomorrow night, John.
7 o'clock.
7 o'clock upstairs at the Blackwater.
I don't know if anybody's speaking. Anybody speaking?
I don't have any idea. I'm lucky. I'm lucky. I remembered it was even going to be the first.
Well, we got reminded.
Well, that too. But I mean, early enough to get it in the show.
Yeah.
So, come on out and see us tomorrow, and the rest of the crew there. That, like I said, we've been having a really good turnout at those meetings, and it's a lot of fun. Come upstairs, have something to eat, get a few adult
I told
beverages.
you Samuel's not happy.
No.
He said he don't let the kids have fun. Tyler, don't let the kids have fun.
And the trash talking has started.
It's already started.
Wow. Man, knockdown dragouts. Here we go. Yep. Let's see. So, snook season has been canceled. Shed some light on this. Huh.
What happened? What'd he say? Snook season's been canceled?
That's what Bill says. I think he might be trying to stir the pot.
Is he making a jokey? Or is it true?
I don't know. If it's true, I didn't get the memo.
We didn't get the memo?
Because I'll be hopefully putting some snook in the boat tomorrow. So we will.
You'll be the
we will
first to
have
get a
see.
ticket.
Yeah,
And Bill will be like, I tried to tell you so.
yeah. He'd be like, I told you on the show last night.
Yep, I tried to tell you.
So, there we go. Oh, they're still going at it. These kids today. What are you gonna do, John? Oh, he forgot.
He forgot to do the stick. He was
On the
so
36.
excited.
So
He was so excited about winning that he could have had dual winnings.
Tyler would have had the belt
Yep.
too. Oh no, I don't know. I don't know. I think that Sam's probably got it pretty good on that stick, and we'll
Yeah.
get to that too. So I love it. The trash talk continues. There we go. All right, so John, Blackwater Fishing Club, 7 o'clock tomorrow night upstairs at the Blackwater Bar and Grill here in Yankee Town. Always a good time. Have no idea if there'll be a speaker, but you get to come out, talk to a bunch of like-minded people. Everybody's going to be talking about fishing, and then they'll go over the rules and everything for the tournament on Saturday. The club is very inexpensive to join. The tournament's very inexpensive. It's a lot of fun.
The big
come
party
on
at
out.
the end
Yep.
covers your price of that and dinner.
Oh, yeah. Well, the big banquet, the end of the year banquet, basically that's all you're really paying for with your entry is to cover that, because that is that's good food, and good times.
Good food, good times, good music, good everything, hanging out, partying, which we like to do.
We like to party. Yeah. All right, John. So let's speaking of
parties,
John. You asked for it. We're giving it to you. The 4th We Be Tailin annual Shindig, October 8th. Starting at 7 o'clock till we shut down the porch party like we always do. Over there at the Plantation for the spring flings, we can't hang out too late. But over there at the Blackwater, we can do the porch party.
Yep, we can make it happen.
So that is official. It's on the books. It's all squared away with the Blackwater. This year, most of the events will be taking place upstairs. If you would like to have a full-blown meal, have your meal downstairs, and then upstairs, I think they may have a limited menu or appetizer menu, something to that effect. But there'll be plenty of adult beverages flowing, and again, a lot of like-minded people all together talking about fishing, having a good time. You know who we got coming back? Susie, not just Susie. DJ Captain Susie B Extraordinaire.
Trophy wife.
No, no, that is not in her title, John.
Why not?
Because she's not married.
Oh, yeah. Trophy girlfriend.
There you Bobby, got to put a ring on it.
That's right. We're not pushing anything, but.
No. Well, I think this will be a year. I think they kind of started talking.
They met at a shindig.
The shindig last
Maybe
year.
he'll propose to her at a shindig.
I don't know.
We're trying to start trouble. It's what we do best.
But we have DJ Susie.
That's
back. She'll be back putting the spins to the tunes, and I don't know. Somehow karaoke always gets involved. It's just horrible.
Yeah.
But it's a good time. So fun. Games. We always come up with something crazy to win some prizes. Sponsors, or anybody that just wants to sponsor this event, kind of reach out to John or I. We would like to start getting everything kind of put up. We always put on one hell of a spread for raffles and such. So thanks to our sponsors for that. But this year we'll try to outdo ourselves. We always seem to put on a good few tables there. It's one of the things we get complimented on is we always put out a good spread. So we shall see, John. We shall see. So again, Shindig, October 8th, 7 o'clock till, it's good time. And, obviously, we want everybody to have fun. But if you're going to kind of put it on a little thick, try to get somewhere to stay here close.
Get an Uber.
Get the Nature Coast Inn, perhaps.
Yeah.
Something. Get your room that's close.
Your room.
Get you one of them A, B, C, D, E, F, Gs. What do they call them? Airbnbs. Whatever the hell those things are. The LQMPs. Yeah, those things. Get you one of those. Stay close if you plan on having a lot of fun, or bring that old DD. So that's a good time. You ready for that?
I'm ready.
I'm ready to. It's a lot of work, but I'm ready. We'll scoop this over
I'll
here.
be drinking.
You kicked this just a little bit, I think. Did I go the wrong?
Look where my feet are.
Well, I know, but you moved it
under.
earlier. Well, they were earlier.
No,
But that
they've
camera
been
just
caught
didn't
just
jump across there on its own.
That's a bad camera.
It's a bad man pajama.
That camera right there does shit. I mean, stuff. On its own.
Oh!
Cheat. I mean, cheat. Oops.
Oh, Lord. Let's see.
Oops.
Tyler says, every year I get beat. Oh, no. Let's see.
Butt crack bingo. No, that's bum darts.
Bum darts.
Oh,
yeah.
butt crack bingo. Yeah, if you get it in a certain cup with a certain number. Yeah, oh boy, that'd be a long game.
Let's see.
Man, oh man, oh man.
Let's see. No photo finish, or no photo, no fish. That's the rules.
That's the rules. That's the rules.
David says, see you there. Love the shindigs. All right.
Yep.
There we go. Laura says October will be rocking. All right. Good deal. So, yeah, people like our shindigs. You know, we started them. We started with the shindigs here in Yankeetown, and then everybody wanted more, so we did another one. So we do the spring flings at the Plantation, you know. So, there's so much more room at the Plantation. It seems like it's a lot more spread out, but you know, at the Blackwater just seems like it's a party because everybody's right there. You know, it's tight.
You can't
it's
get
fun.
away from
Yeah.
somebody. They're right there.
They're right there. Well, and I like
And
it.
I like
It's fun.
that.
And I like that.
I like that.
And he likes it.
Pardon me. Excuse me. Pardon me. Pardon me. Excuse me. Pardon me.
It just seems like it's an event. At that
Captain.
point.
Captain. Captain, Captain, Doctor, 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 Doctor.
There we go. All right, John. We're going to throw this out here real quick. Shasta McNasty Fishing is basically paired up with Lickety Splits, and we're going to be offering offshore trips. We do that up to 40-mile trip out offshore trip, and then we also do that way out red snapper trip. So if you guys are looking to book your trip or get on the books for next year for red snapper trip, give us a call, 352-220-3206. It's a lot of fun, John.
Did he go out the other day?
I don't know, did he?
You said he was going to.
Oh, no. He ended up, they went to, Hogwaller over there in Palaca. And mud
playing in the mud.
Yeah.
Playing in the mud.
Playing in the mud. There we go. All right, John. We do this thing, we call it Captain's Corner. Everybody's the captain of their own vessel. And what we want is kind of like a fishing report, if you will. 15 to 30 seconds of what you caught, how you caught it, general vicinity, where you caught it, you know, that kind of stuff. And then we'll make you YouTube famous, get you out here. And
Somebody send one in.
a couple of them, yeah,
Ooh.
yeah. You know, Jessica's pretty regular on this. She gets her captain's corner in. So let's take a look at this first one here. Here's Jessica.
Jessica, Captain's Corner. We're using a Jim's jig. It's a little beat up, but it's an 1/8 ounce white mirror lure on my custom rod. Incoming tides at 120 today. We're in North Chaz. Tight lines, have fun.
All right, there we go. Good job. See, that wasn't so hard, was it?
I don't know. I didn't see it. We were arguing.
We don't discuss what goes on off the camera.
Oh, my bad.
You did kick that camera.
I did not. My feet are under the dang chair.
Oh, Lord. There you go. So good job, Jessica. That Jim's jig, she's using that Jim's jig, even though she said it was a little beat up. She was using that Jim's jig, one of our sponsors. So good job there. And let's take a look at the second one here. This is going to be David. Here we go. That was going to be David.
That's
Hold
not
on.
David.
Yeah,
Looks like me and you.
This is going to be. I hit the wrong button.
Ah,
See,
yeah,
you're kicking the camera and I'm hitting the wrong buttons.
Yep. I got nothing to do with this. You can't blame me.
Captain's Corner. This is Dave out here at Mangrove Point, catching my 10th redfish. I've had 4 in the slot and 6 that were short on a live shrimp and pinfish with a popping cork. More or less a trout setup, so it's a pretty good fight. Like to hear that drag film.
All right, good job, David. Nice. I think he caught several that day, so good for him.
He's been doing quite well with the redfish.
He has been. He's
Yep,
been
and the
another
trout.
one.
And the trout.
He's been another one that. Not that we want to toot our own horn or anything, but since he's been watching the show, I've seen his level of fishing get better and better and better. So he's been on a good learning curve right there. You know, maybe we'll take a little bit of credit
All because
for it.
of spies like us.
Spies like us. Doctor. Who got that?
Let's see. Karrie Randall's.
Karrie, there you go. We'll be seeing him here shortly. He'll be coming back to town there. Let's see. All right. Somebody wrote a big old long paragraph right here. Let's see. Let's see.
Charlotte Harbor.
Okay, yeah, so, nothing to do with us
Not
on
us.
that snook thing. It's all Charlotte Harbor, all that good stuff.
Yep.
So,
South.
once again, you know, there's no fish down there, apparently, you know. So.
There's none down there. That's why they got to tell you can't catch them.
Yep.
Because that doesn't make any sense, does it?
Oh, God,
if there's none down there, they shouldn't have to tell you can't catch them, right? They should be not even coming up on the radar.
I don't know. Yeah.
But that's the way where it works.
Now everybody's wanting to know where that point is he mentioned.
Uh-oh.
No, there's no points to be seen here.
Yeah, no points. No points. No points. Point short, and that's it. That's all you got for a point.
Yeah, that's all you get out
And
of
that
us.
one's no good anymore. It's ruined.
Yeah. It's just as long as I've lived here, there've been always boats on. I don't know how it gets ruined, but you know, there's lots and lots
And
and
I
lots
always
of boats.
catch a fish there.
Inevitably.
I
yeah.
think you just have to know how to fish it. That might help.
That too. We brought it up if we were going to do our mayhem at short point again, and we may do that. When did we do that last year? Did we do that
After the shindig.
So it was after the shindig
after
we
the
did
shindig,
that. So
yep.
that would be sometime late
Probably,
October.
Yeah, I would say
early
it was
November.
about when the bulls were coming, or were already here.
Yeah.
They were already here. So I would probably
'Cause
say it was in October, November.
I remember it being rainy and chilly, and just miserable, especially out there in the costume you made me wear.
I'll have to come up with a better costume this
There
time
you
around.
go,
Yeah, because
something.
it had to be after October because we had bought the costumes on sale.
Okay, so
it was October.
November.
Yeah, it was
or
October.
Something.
Late
somewhere
October.
around there. All right, cool. Mangrove Point is in Crystal River. That is a true statement.
Yes. Go to Crystal River, all of y'all.
That is
No
a true
fish here.
statement.
Go to Crystal River. Hummus House is great.
The Chaz has fish too, and
Yep, keep going south.
I'm sure there's a mangrove point in almost all of those sections, right?
I think there is. I mean,
Everybody's
pretty
got
much
one of
any
those.
point with a mangrove on it could be called Mangrove Point.
All right, John, so moving right along. Again, if you want to send in a Captain's Corner, guys, just send it to CaptainEricHasty@gmail.com or Shasty McNasty Fishing on that old book face, or text it at 352-220-3206, and we'll make you, YouTube famous. I almost said Facebook famous. After
You
3
smell
years
that?
on that, I don't want to smell it.
No, I think it's my shoes again.
Oh, no.
I need new reefs.
Yeah.
These reefs have taken up like the bad funk.
A little bleach and water.
I've tried that. It didn't work. I even sprayed them with Lysol.
No, Lysol's not going to do it.
It doesn't cut it?
No, you got a little 50-50 bleach water and let it soak there for a little bit. And,
Is that how you fix them?
yeah, because, don't bring, oh, no.
Oh my God! Yeah, that's what I smell.
Yeah.
That's it. Whoa! Woo!
Here, smell
Can
this.
we get anybody got a flip-flop sponsor?
Yeah,
Because
wait.
these flippity-floppity stink.
You could use that for chum for shark
Yes.
fishing.
Woo!
Good God, Karrie. All right, there we go. We've lost topic again here. Oh, we're at the belt, John. We're at the belt.
Reefs always start stinking when they get wet.
Oh,
yeah.
Especially saltwater.
Yep.
Saltwater makes those things go putrid pretty quick.
Oh.
There we go. All right, John, if this is the first time you've ever seen Wee Bee Tailin, explain to everybody what the belt is.
You go out there and you don't do a Tyler.
No, you don't do that.
You catch you a big fish, take a picture of him, and you put him on a stick. Don't be like Tyler.
Picture on the stick.
Yes, you got to have 2 pictures. One of you holding the fish and one of you measuring the fish, because that's what we do. So put it on the stick, measure it, and you can be champion of the month down here with this big, beautiful belt down here.
Yep, there we go. And,
So easy.
last month's champion, last month's fish was what, John? Do you remember?
Ladyfish,
Ladyfish.
and then
Yeah, there we
now
go.
redfish.
Yep, so last month's champion was Casey. He had that big 23-inch ladyfish, monster ladyfish.
Yep.
I'm bleeding like a stuck pig, John.
Uh-oh, we've got technical difficulties.
So, so congratulations, Casey. I think that's probably the last time we get to see Casey's picture there.
Yep, because of the next
Unless,
picture
unless
will
he
be
comes
a
up,
redfish.
unless he comes up with a big redfish this go round, but
Yep.
but currently in the lead.
That's a big old redfish
That
right
is
there.
that is a 34.5-inch redfish
That's a big old redfish.
that Samuel has right there. But there's been a lot of smack talk on Tyler's gonna catch another one this weekend. I know he's going. So
when does our thing end?
our thing.
Uh-huh.
Or the
Today.
belt. The belt. Well, yeah, I guess
It's over.
Let's see. Unless you get some turned in by tonight. It'd have to
Yeah.
be turned in by midnight.
Yeah,
So that could be
that's your winner.
that could be the winner.
Could be the
It's too early to tell.
Wait
too
a
early
minute.
to call.
Hold
but,
on, I just got a message from Tyler.
Yeah. Yep.
Yep, he
Dug out a picture.
Yep, he's got a 37.5. Is that 37.5 or 35.5? Oh boy,
Yeah.
this is gonna create a stir.
Literally stirring the
We're
pot.
here to help.
Oh, here we go. Might want to go 70-30 on that bleach water. Yeah, 70 on the bleach.
Might
The
want to
part
throw
is-
them things away, man, because my eyes are starting to water. Oh man.
Eric left the best part of a lower unit at Mangrove Point. Well, see, Dale, that's where you're wrong.
Yep, you're wrong. It was close to Mangrove Point.
No. It's I did hit something at the backside of Mangrove Point, but I didn't leave anything there.
Oh, yeah,
that
that's
thing
right.
got
It was-
me back to the beach.
It was in one pieces.
Yeah.
Until they took it apart. Then it was in several pieces.
That Suzuki, I can't do anything but give it credit. I did get back, and then after they quote unquote fixed it, it came apart eventually. Oh, let's see. David's personal best is 34.5. All right, well there you go. Well, it's still not. Well, no, I guess that is. I was gonna say it's not too late to catch a big red, but man, all right, well, cool. Well, John, you know what all this means. That's a big one.
38.
If he's got a picture on the stick, that's all he needs, John.
38.
How does he know it's 38? He put it on the stick? Yeah, see, he didn't put it on the stick. He's guessing 38. Or he didn't take a picture of it, either way. Kind of like Dale said, no photo, no go-go.
No photo, no go-go. No good.
All right, well, good deal. Well, John, that's going to take us right into to Bonnie. And if nobody sends anything in by midnight, Samuel will be the winner of the State Farm package as well. Yeah. Yeah. So, boys and girls, if you have not given Bonnie a call at 352-484-0905 to get a quote on your car, your boat, your house, your life, whatever the hell it is that you guys insure, you're
wasting
missing out.
money.
You're missing out.
You're wasting money.
Because Bonnie has saved our folks a whole lot of money.
Several.
Lots of tailors. Lots of tailors have saved some money with Bonnie. and we love us some Bonnie, but Bonnie has donated this go round for this month. This beautiful, nice, she called it a scallop package, I guess here, but it's an aerator bucket with a dye flag full of all kind of goodies. There's some sunscreen in there. There's some nice stainless steel pliers, sunscreen,
all kind of goodies.
chapsy sticks, some shucking knives. There's all kind of goodies in there. So big shout out to Bonnie. Thank you for that. And Bonnie's contest this basically kind of tied in with the belt. We were looking for the biggest redfish this month, and as of right this minute, Samuel's looking pretty good, you know. But
Samuel's looking
still,
like he's got to win.
there's still 3.5 hours that somebody could send in and unseat Sam. You know, it could happen.
Oh, we've got another picture from Tyler.
It's happened before.
Nope, just him naked. Never mind.
Oh, this just in. Tyler naked.
Never mind.
Why is Tyler sending you naked?
I have no idea.
What kind of relationship you fellas
That's
have?
kind of weird.
You young kids and your pics, I tell you what.
Oh.
All right, guys. This is normally the part in the show where John and I take a breather right here, and as we hear a fine word from our Salt Life sponsor, here we go. All right, big shout out to Salt Life there. They've helped us out quite a bit. They sponsor Shasty McNasty Fishing, which by proxy gets you on Weeby Tailin. How about them apples? Bobblehead. There we go. And this would be when we go ahead and we give away a 20% off code, John, to saltlife.com. Make sure I get right here to the right screen because we want to get that right. All you got to do is this is a one-time use. It goes to the first person who plugs it in. It's a code for 20% off your entire order on saltlife.com. So here we go. Get ready to write. CC20KBNRJS. One more time. CC20KBNRJS.
Just saying.
Just saying. And again, it only works one time. The first person that puts it in, they get to receive that benefit there, John. So good on you. So you got to take a gander at these comments right here, see what's going on. Yep, there is a shallow area behind Mangrove Point that lower tides will get you. There is.
Mm-hmm.
I don't hit it at lower tides. I hit it at extreme negative low tides. What's up, bearded one? Kev Dog. We
kicked booty last night.
Speaking of Kev Dog,
Yep.
Trivia last night was on point.
Yeah, Kev Dog was nailing them.
He was. That was the smallest team I think I've seen us have in a long
We
time.
had to fight for our right
And
to
we
party.
We won.
And we won.
Take it to the bridge.
Yep. Yep. Take it to the Tasmanian.
There we go. Yep. So Chris says he called last week and they're saving some money. So good deal. All right. Let's see. All right. Good job, guys. So we're moving right along here, John. We're going to be talking about sharks here in just 1 minute. We're not too far away.
All right.
You know what we got to do first, though?
Trips.
We got to talk about our trips and the fun that we had this week. Is that how that works?
Yes.
That is how that works. There we go. All right, John. So we had some trips.
Yes.
It's still, August is always a tough month, not just for fishing, but
Hot.
charters. August is always my slowest month, and this August was no exception. This was a terribly slow August for just about everybody. I don't know, unless you were running giveaway trips or whatever, it was hard to stay booked. But we had a few charters this week. Let's see, what did we have here? Had a trip on Friday. And these were the guys that kind of inspired talking about shark fishing this go round. But John, we had these guys from South Dakota, and they come down, and we caught a few little reds. We caught some trout. We caught a little cute little flounder right there, and then we we had a spinner shark get on. And they lost their mind. That shark come out of the water on them. They were having a blast. And then they hooked in. They caught 2 hammerhead sharks, which immediately I just assumed were bonnet heads because that's usually what we catch in this area. And then after closer inspection, I'm like, huh, be damned, those are actual hammerheads. So, and that was cool because we tend to forget as a guide or somebody that fishes all the time that for us, sharks, when you're fishing for reds or you're fishing for snooks or you just tarpon fish, whatever, you're looking for the one, and that shark hits, we're more agitated about it or irritated. Nuisance. They're a nuisance, you know, and we have to remember that when you have somebody new on the boat, especially that may not be from Florida, never seen a shark before, it's the thrill of a lifetime for them. So
they love sharks.
Whatever makes your clients happy is what's going to make me happy.
You want puffer? You get puffer.
Yeah. Well, you'd be surprised.
You'd be surprised.
They get a kick out of the puffer. Make him puff up. Make him puff up.
What's he doing?
I know. So what is always so important to us and making sure that we get done on a trip is not always what's important to your clientele.
That's right.
So you really got to feed out your clientele, and that's that'll be what we kind of talk about here coming up with the
want
good old
catfish, you give them catfish.
And then John, you went out. You were solo tripping on Saturday.
Solo tripping.
Yep. And we got some good pics of it there. It's hard to take pictures by yourself. We've discussed this, in the past.
Not easy.
But I think your day started out a little bit slow, but it picked up. And then by the end of the day and that incoming tide, you were doing pretty well, I think, from what you were telling us.
Yep. It's a good day.
You want to tell us anything about it or just
nope.
Nope. Keeping your secrets?
Yep.
Yep.
I can't talk about it. Every fish in that thing is top secret.
Top secret? You were on a secret spot?
Yep.
Your secret spot?
Nope.
No. Somebody else's secret spot?
Nope.
Was it a secret spot?
Yep. It was so secret I didn't even know where I was.
Yep. That's why all the pictures were taken down low.
Yep.
On the stick.
Because I didn't even know where I was.
Well, I could tell you, John. I saw you on Saturday. You gave me some bait.
You are wrong. Was not me. It was not me.
They were 10 of the cutest, smallest little mullet. Mud minnow. I've seen bigger mud minnows.
Hey now. That was all I could get, okay? I was nice enough to give you 10 of them. I kept 5. I gave you 10 and I kept 5.
Yeah. Well,
I gave you more than I had.
I would have gave them all away too at that size.
That's not where you're at. Jeez.
But it's the thought that counts,
It was
right?
the thought. Did you catch anything on them?
No.
No.
No, just being honest.
My bad.
And then Saturday, John, I had a good trip. I got to enjoy Michelle's birthday. It was her birthday trip, so we had fun.
I saw y'all.
Yeah, so we did. So in proper form, Michelle caught the bulk of the larger fish. And,
it was her birthday, so
and,
right.
And that's how it needed to go.
That's the way it's supposed to be.
Worked out really well. We had a good time. We got their red limit and got their trout limit, and we had some nice mangroves. I mean, legitimately right over the side of the boat in 3 foot of water that weren't spooked and just were eating. It was a good time.
So you were sight casting mangroves?
Really? I mean,
interesting.
Not casting.
Yeah, dropping
right in 3 foot of water right over the side of the boat. We were jigging mangroves.
Nice.
I lost count of how many we count or caught, but I think we got 3 or 4 of the keeper size there. So that
Would
was
you
fun.
find a random rock?
No.
And they were just all sitting there?
It was on the cutest little ledge. It went from like 2 foot to 4 foot and along that
and
ledge.
And there they were.
And I mean, the water was clear enough, and we just were dropping, and they were hitting.
Oh, that's
and I was
funny.
like, wow, that's crazy.
Good stuff.
Yep. Not only that, as we were doing that's where we got one of the 22-inch reds.
So he was on the
jigging for mangroves and wham.
That's a big mangrove.
So, yeah, so we're gonna keep our eye on that spot, John. That might be my new super duper secret spot. I can't let anybody know.
Yeah,
about that
I wouldn't let anybody know about that super deep drop off hole where you can stand
Lordy.
there and look at them.
It was, like I said, I was like, look at those mangroves. How
Yeah,
cool.
that's
and I'm like,
pretty
I know
cool.
they're going to go away. And
Yeah,
you
they
throw in a
didn't
couple
go
of shrimp,
away.
and they started going to town, and more was coming. I'm like, man, that's good stuff. I love it when
See,
that works
isn't
out.
it fun fishing a new area where the fish never see people?
It-
Yeah, they were like,
Yep.
this guy's got shrimp.
we're eating good tonight.
Wow.
So there we go. And then, John, you went out on Sunday there. Boom. Now, your Sunday started out pretty much like our Sunday did, I think. I think your Sunday was actually better than our Sunday, to be honest with you, because you said you caught like 10 in a row or something, you know, right?
10 of the
just
cutest
10
little 6, 7, and 8-inch bull redfish. Telling you,
6,
bulls.
7, 8 inches
Yeah,
of bullness.
bull caca.
Yeah.
Bull caca.
So we had early on, we had through the plantation, we had a company event where it was like 7 boats went out, and it was kind of like a little tournament in amongst the company right there. And it was supposed to be an all-day event. Well, it starts at 8, and we had 8 outgoing tide all morning, and then, you know, as the afternoon came in, the tide was going to come, and everything was going to be great. Well, as we start to leave the dock, they said, you got to be back at noon. And we're like, whoa, what? whoa,
Right
what?
when the fish are going to bite.
And we kind of bartered for some time, and we turned it to 1 o'clock, John. But on the outgoing tide, I had a client hook into a nice snook for a little bit, and he lost that. And then we didn't have anything but puffers or catfish or anything for a while. And then once that tide finally started turning, we went out there and hung out a little bit. We run into Black Dog Charters out there and, talked with him for a little bit. And as that tide finally started coming, we finally started getting on some fish. And after we caught about 2 or 3 redfish, it was time to go. I was like, no. But
That tide means a lot.
but we did win.
That's all that matters.
That 19-inch redfish won because we got back in time. There was somebody that did catch a bigger one, but they didn't make it back in by 1, so they were DQ'd.
Nice.
So winning, John, winning.
Winning.
There we go.
Nobody likes a winner.
Everybody loves a winner.
Nobody likes a winner.
No? All right, John, let's get into some spotted by so we can get through this and get into some shark fishing. All right, so this was Danielle right here. She apparently outfished everybody on the boat the other day by doing the old thing where you just dangle a cork about 10 foot from the boat and
she
you
caught
catch
that?
everything. Well, she caught trout, she caught snook, she caught all kind of goodies. So congratulations on that there. Nice snook. That almost looked like he'd be in the
slot
in
area.
the slot
Yeah.
limit right there.
It's
So
amazing how that happens. Just
Yep.
dangling a cork out the bag with a shrimp. Oh, look, fish on.
Yeah. So tomorrow being snook season, I'm very interested to see how many snook actually get caught, or they all of a sudden they'll know.
They'll disappear.
Tight-lipped tomorrow. Yeah. So
Can't find a hungry snook anywhere.
speaking of snook,
Another one.
I think this might have been their inaugural trip right here, and they're new to them Sea Arc right there. Lane caught a snook, and she actually caught quite a few fish as well.
Nice.
From the post right there. So congratulations on the boat and the snook right there. So that's pretty cool. And then last but not least, we spotted Jacinda. No, I mean Doug.
Doug.
Doug. He's Jacinda in that fish.
Yep, that's what it is. There's no doubt about it. He just ended it.
Yeah, there. So there we go. So good deal.
It's amazing how fast that can happen.
Oh,
I
yeah.
mean, they just go.
Well,
And they're gone.
They'll just be lackluster, and
Yep,
you
and then all
hold
of
them
a
and
sudden-
and you bring out the camera, and then they go, ah!
Okay, wish I.
So, all right, John, I'm going to take a quick look at these comments here real quick. Let's see if there's anything we need to address before we get into this shark fishing here. Let's see. Let's see. Shark fishing is fun. It can
Yes,
be.
it is.
Yeah.
Yes, it is. When that drag takes off, it sure is fun.
Let's see. Fun fishing. Probably reeling in. All right. Oh, the snook was over 30. All right,
yeah,
so there we
that's a
go.
slot
So
snook.
yeah. So as long as it
Heck
was
yeah.
over 30, but under
33. Did I already give it to you? I didn't know it happened that fast.
Whew, I told you, you're gonna give me that funk,
You
John.
got that funk.
We got the funk. No, we don't want the funk.
You don't want the funk.
No, I don't want the funk. I can't afford to have the funk. September's already looking good, John. Not like this August.
Not with the funky.
Can't afford it. All right, you ready, John? Mm-hmm. We gonna talk about this? Mm-hmm. You ready? Mm-hmm. I'm not ready. I hate sharks.
I love sharks. My favorite.
Your favorite. All right, John. Here we go. All right, you're gonna need a bigger boat
Why?
because we're shark fishing.
I've seen some pretty big sharks.
You almost had a bull shark or a spinner one day jumping that poor little boat next to you. Right?
Those poor kids. Oh my God! I was with you that day. Those poor kids. I grabbed that spool and I said, "Holy crap!" Because
you were in a boat close to me.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
We
Yeah.
were in the closest
Yep.
vicinity.
Yeah.
But
that was that was scary.
yeah.
I mean, that line, that braid took off across there, and those kids were sitting in that boat down,
A little
down,
John
down,
boat.
down.
A
I was
John
up,
boat,
they
yeah.
were down. And that shark went whee. Drag was going, and I looked. I'm like,
and he went airborne, right?
and oh yeah. And then he took off straight towards their boat, and I was like, I got two options here. One's cut these kids' heads off with braid, or two, stop this fish right now. I grabbed that drag on that reel, and I held that spool until it popped, and the fish jumped, and it almost landed in their boat. So he was going to go across the way of them, and I don't know what braid would have done at 100 miles an hour on a kid, but it probably wouldn't have been pretty. So when I grabbed that spool, that fish felt that resistance and it line popped. He jumped, and the look on those kids' face, because it was behind them, their eyes were that big around because they thought they were done ate. Because they had a redfish on. The kid was fixing to take out of the water, and a bull shark grabbed the red right out of the kid's head. So they were already jumpy. And it was like, oh man, this is going to be a bad day, Tater. So I saved him.
You did. All right, John. So now, before we get into talking about it too much, let's get some of the rules out of the way.
Rules. Yeah, there's
let's
lots
get
of rules with sharks now.
And the thing is, you'd be
Danger.
surprised.
Yeah,
You know,
danger.
because I don't do a lot of shark stuff, but I was surprised by some of these.
There's some rules.
So let's take a look at let's take a look gander at this here for a second. So what do we got? We're gonna go with harvestable sharks, if that's a word, because it's much smaller list than the ones that you can't have. So you can have one shark per person per day. You can't have any more than 2 sharks on the boat at any given time.
Ooh, I
so
didn't know that.
so 2 sharks per vessel. There you go.
Ooh.
Yep. See. Yep. And then size limits, harvestable sharks fall into these categories or groups, and the groups are based on a size limit. So group 1 sharks are 8 species that have no size limit at all. So that's the Atlantic sharpnose, which is one we do catch here, a black nose, the black tip we catch here, a bonnet head, we catch a lot of those here, fine tooth, smooth dogfish, Florida smoothhound, and a Gulf smoothhound. So
That's
there's
like-
a handful
there's
of those
like
that we do catch here on
3
the regular.
sharks on that list you can keep.
Yep. That we
The
do
black
actually have
tip,
here.
the sharp nose, and the bonnet head.
Yep.
That's it.
Yep.
So be careful.
So that's the ones in
Yeah.
that little particular bracket.
In
Wait,
that
there's
bracket.
more.
Oh, there's
that was
more.
group 1.
That was group 1.
So, you know,
Yikes.
does everybody feel good? We can move on. That was
Group
group
two.
1.
Group
Everybody
two.
understand group 1?
Yep.
All right. Here we're
Group 2.
So, all right. So going to group 2 right here. Well, group 2 and 3. Let's just
Oh,
we're
we've
going
got
to
a
put
2
them
and
on
a 3.
We're going to put them on the same sheet right here. So group 2 has 7 species in it that have a 54-inch fork length minimum size, and they include the bull shark, which we have here, the nurse shark, which we have here, the spinner shark,
Which we
have here, the blue shark, not so much, the white tip,
The white tip's a bad son of a gun.
the poor, is that poor beagle? I'm not sure.
That one.
And
California.
And a thresher.
Thrasher. Thrasher's a cold water shark, I
Yeah.
think.
So
But as far as the white tip shark, let me tell you something about a white tip shark. That shark right there will bite you.
Yep. So there you go. So that's group 2, John. Now group 3, there's only one that we could keep in that,
What is that?
and that is the short fin mako.
Oh yeah,
short
the mako.
fin. The
Yeah,
short
that's a
fin
special,
mako.
That's
Yep.
a special shark. That's a good eating shark.
And that's he's got to be 83 inches to the
Yep,
fork length minimum size.
That's a
you
good
know,
eating shark.
so there you go.
But back to that white tip shark.
Yeah.
That white tip shark, I'll tell you what happened with this
me
white
tell
tip
you.
shark. Okay, we went to Cayman and we were filming a show, and I think Xavier was our camera guy, and we had Karrie Chin and Jimmy Nelson and a couple, Mark and a couple other guys. This white tip shark comes out of nowhere, and the shark comes up to the back of the boat at the tuna door, and he's just hanging there at the tuna door. So the guy with his machete that was on the boat with us cut up a little piece and threw it to the shark. So the shark eats the little piece of tuna, comes right back to the tuna door. So my buddy says, I'm gonna jump in the water and film him. That guy grabbed my buddy and said, son, don't you dare get in that water. He's like, why not? He said, that shark is setting you up for a natural disaster. He said, that shark right there is playing a game. He wants you to get in that water. And he was dead serious. The shark, we ended up petting the shark. We had it on video. We petted that shark. That shark was fine. Till we threw something in the water and that shark went ballistic.
Yeah.
And he said, had he gotten in that water, he said that shark would have bit him.
Yeah.
So, yeah, white, that no good. Bad shark.
Yeah. So we had a quick question there from Kev Dog. He wanted to know what shark has the white freckles, and that's that Atlantic
The
shark
Atlantic
nose.
shark nose. Yep.
So that's that
Got
one.
the
So that
little
is a keeper.
white dots.
So everything that we just mentioned off of those 2 pages, those are the only keepable
That's
sharks.
it. That's it.
Everything else,
No.
Is a
touchy.
no-go.
Yeah, that means cut the line and let them go.
hammerheads, the tiger sharks,
Yep.
all these the lemon sharks,
Yeah,
all these
don't
other big sharks that we catch a lot of here. They're no goes.
Yeah,
no goes.
those are not. They're very well protected. And
Yeah.
if you want to get yourself into a lot of trouble with a game warden and then go to court, try keeping one of them and see what happens, because you don't want any of this.
No. So John, shallow water sharks. We've seen from just say 3 to 4 foot in the scalloping grounds to any of these man-made canals or channels cut out. We've seen big tigers,
Big tigers,
big hammers, big bulls, big.
Yeah, there's another
There's-
one. What's the other one? We've got reef
Big-
sharks
big-
out there.
big spinners.
We've got spinners, and then
Yeah.
there's that other one. What's that other one that we're forgetting? Not the Baskin. What was that other one?
Well, I mean, we
it's
get a lot
like
of-
a reef shark, but it's what is that other shark?
Are you thinking of the
There's
lemon?
one.
I said
no,
lemon,
no. There's one more that we get a lot of. Big fat short stumpy shark. What is the name of that darn shark? We get a lot of them.
Either way, we would, if you've never seen sharks in this area or whatever, you'd be surprised at
You'd
the
be
amount of
surprised
sharks
at
that we
the
have
amount.
in this area.
We got a lot.
Captain Gene and his canoe over there, all in that little shallow. I mean, he's got videos out here recently. He's in 2 foot of water and
Yeah,
they're catching lemon
just
sharks
swimming
and all
around
that. And I
out
mean,
there.
they're 6, 7, 8 foot lemon sharks right there in 2 foot of
Yeah,
water.
those-
That he's catching. So these sharks are out there, and
We've got a shark problem.
yeah.
But
So when you're on a slow day, you're on that outgoing tide, you can't get anything to bite. Shove that boredom. John's gonna tell you how to catch some sharks.
yeah, so
Because you got the tools in your
yeah,
hand.
So all you need is you can buy the man-made ones here at Captain's Cove, or you can make your own. This right here is just live wire in the green package. Circle hook, 6/0 on up to 14/0 if you want to go for a monster 20/0. I use a swivel. The only time I'll tie a swivel on right there is a haywire twist right here to a haywire twist. Now I use this weight on here because if you put the weight up here, those mullet will go and twist. They'll get under around stuff because they're smart and they're trying to hide, and they'll wrap this whole thing up. So I use this weight right here to keep that mullet down on the bottom or keep him up however he wants to swim. A good live mullet this big, or a piece of jack, or a fish that you can cut up legally on your boat to use for bait, will catch any size shark. I mean, you're bored, just leave it in the rod holder, let it sit out there. And I've got many times of me on video fighting big sharks. I mean, we've gone out there and caught 10-footers, no problem, right there off the point. You know, it's you can catch them in the channel, the shipping channel. Just be careful of the barges. But you can have fun with a big old shark. You know?
So, like you said, jacks are great because they're terribly bloody.
Yeah.
You can cut that up, put that on there.
Bluefish.
I mean, really, anything,
really.
anything that
They'll
you
eat
can
it
put
all.
on there, they'll eat. Like you said, you do a lot of fishing the shallows on one side, you know, fishing for reds or whatever, and
Throw
that little
out
bit
one
deeper
on the
water,
deep.
throw the deeper one out, and then you end up having to reel everything to go chase that, you know, that big critter.
You'll
so
drive
that's
the
fun.
boat around. I mean, we use like a 50-pound braid on a 10,000 reel with a nice, good, strong rod, and you just, if you got 400 or 500 yards of line, you can let him run, chase him down with the boat, reel, run, reel, run. About 2 hours later, you can land that tiger or hammerhead or big bull.
Basically, it's going to take an effort. Yeah, you're going to have to either pull anchor, pull the power pole, do whatever, and you'll have to chase these fish on the lighter tackle. You know, even really if you were out there specifically just shark fishing and you had the big 50 wide, I mean, you're still probably
going to in for a fight.
because of the shallow nature of everything. He's going to run into places you don't want him to, and you're going to have to try to control, you know, that shark one way or another. So I've got a question on here. It says, what are some tips for cleaning and eating sharks? One, from what everybody says, as soon as you catch a keeper species, John, which is very few off of this list that we just read you,
shark,
bleed it immediately and get it on
gut him.
ice. Yeah,
And gut him.
and gut him as well. Gut him and bleed him immediately.
So go ahead and cut. The way you do it is start at the top, cut all the way down his body, all the way down to where his pee hole is. Cut the whole thing. Whap! And then take all that liver and all that pieces of stomach and everything and just take a hold of it and rip it right out. Let it go. Throw it back in the water. Then you can take and make a cut across the middle of his neck, and he can bleed him that way. But if you get that done, your meat will be a lot less ammonia or a lot less pee tasting and that smelly, because sharks emit through their skin.
They piss through their skin.
So you've got to like just cut it right out, right down the middle, get all that gunk out of there, and you can have yourself a piece of shark.
There you go. Cleaning wise, most people steak a shark.
Yep.
You know, so they'll cut it down the backbone into half-inch steaks. It's just not a fan of shark.
Not a fan.
Shark is a very, very fishy tasting
pungent.
Animal, and I've had it several different species prepared in several different ways, and it's shark.
About the only shark you're going to get that tastes spectacular. I mean, everybody's taste buds are different, but a mako. If you can get a mako, it's a swordfish taste. It's like a swordfish. So that's a heck of an eating shark right there, the mako is.
Yeah.
When you start going to other sharks, they say the bonnet head comes in a close second. Then you've got your black tip, and that's about it.
And again, everybody's opinion's different.
I'm not
there's
saying
people
don't.
that swear up and down and they love
it.
shark, and that's the best thing.
Yeah, not me.
Now dealing with these sharks, John.
Oh my gosh, please.
So we talked about this in a video last week or the week before, where that guy goes to unhook that shark and loses his pinky. So be very, very careful with these sharks. If you have to, let that shark have the circle hook. I mean, all these hooks are made out of a rustable, material that will eventually rust out of their mouth, and they will be fine.
Just give it to him.
Yep. So reach down as close as you can and snip it.
Yeah.
You want to keep your hands and feet away from the pointy ends.
Don't let anybody on the boat that's new to this anywhere near that fish. As the captain of your own boat, be the guy that does it. Be the girl that's the captain that does it. I've seen some bad stuff with sharks, very close calls. Knock on wood, luckily, I've learned how to handle them and deal with them. A lot of these sharks around here are kind of like pets to me. They are very, I've had them on the boat with me before. They don't do nothing. But that doesn't mean that in 1 second that can change, because a reef shark or a lemon shark will tear you a new one. And they're fast. Oh, they're fast.
Well,
so be advised.
And they could take their mouth
Yep.
and basically have it back
To their
there on their
tail.
tail in just a second. So
It's 1 second.
you never grab the tail first.
No. If you're gonna
You
grab
always
one,
control the pointy end.
if you're gonna grab one, don't grab him in his gills. They do not like that. Get a hold of his head with leaving his gills out of the equation. You don't want to poke your fingers into his gills. They don't like that. He'll start to flip his tail around on you because he's showing you that he can flip around. And when they're big, they can really flip around and hurt you, because that'll cut you too. So you got to be very careful. And I've used ropes on them before around their tail, pulled them on the boat, held them for pictures. Yeah, that's great and stuff. But again, you have to know what you're doing, and you learn every day about how quick something can mess up real fast.
So Bill in the comments here brings up a point. He says around the end of July, they had already been 28 shark bites statewide.
See, that's a lot. That's a lot.
And it is, but I don't know. Looking at a map, I happen to bring up a map in researching this that kind of showed the areas around Florida that have the most percentile for shark bites. And the coolest thing about it was over on the East Coast around Daytona, New Smyrna Beach and all that, that was the highest shark bite. That is the shark bite capital of the world in that area.
That you get bit over there.
But as you kind of went around Florida, it got weaker. The nature coast, and I guess this map hasn't been updated due to
Since
the
that one young
Steinhatchee
girl.
incident,
Yep.
here lately. But the whole nature coast has never had
A bite.
anything, according to this chart anyway. So it's like, all right, so to have as many species
As we have,
here,
and no bites.
to have no bites is pretty cool.
Pretty good, yeah. So Donna,
You know,
it's okay. You've got more of a chance, Donna, of winning the lottery than you do of getting bit of a shark.
Yep.
And those odds are pretty high.
And I sure would like that lottery win, John.
I would too, but something tells me I'll probably get bit by the shark first.
There you go. So like I said, I think we've talked about chumming before and other things, and in the past 3.5, almost 4 years we've been doing this now, but I don't know that we've specifically talked about sharks itself. So this was something new, for us to do, and we hope that you guys enjoyed that. Again, appreciate the shark for what it is. It's a good time. You may not want to eat it. You don't want to eat it. Do whatever.
Yeah.
But I mean, it gives you one hell of a pull on the end of that line, John.
So it's a sports fish. There's no doubt about it. A shark that's 2 foot long pulls just as hard on a redfish rod as a shark that's 10 foot long on a big spinning rod. I mean, these things, they fight, and they're fun to catch. They're great to get pictures of because people are like, ooh, a shark. I mean, people from other states come down here and they don't know what saltwater is. They don't know what an alligator is, and they don't know what a shark is. And that really, when I was a little kid growing up, Daddy, I will catch a shark. I mean, I thought that was the greatest thing ever, and I never could catch one. And then finally I caught one. I thought that was the greatest thing in the world, and then I grew up. But I still catch them. Still love them.
When you're nothing else going on.
Yeah. Well, around lunchtime, I'll throw a shark line out just because. I mean, I love a spinner. There's nothing like a spinner coming out of the water and just take and drag and jumping. And if you can get a camera shot on that, it's amazing.
Fantastic.
Those fish, those black tips, they do the same thing. They come out of the water. You have to be a very good angler to land a fish like that. I mean, it's a hard fight, and they'll wear you out. They're fun.
Even with the metal line, there's no guarantee that
he's not going to nick
the
your
metal
line.
leader. Yeah, that you're not that you're going to catch that fish. So there we go. All right, John. Well, cool. We got through another one, John.
Yeah,
we did it. All right. So just touching base again that there was a comment about confusion of snook season. Snook season does open tomorrow, boys and girls. So we'll plan to see quite a few snook caught tomorrow if we don't get rained out. I think it's going to be raining in the morning again, similar to what it was today, but that should make for a beautiful topwater day, I think.
Dale says turn the shark over and they go to sleep. I stuck a 10-foot shark on my boat. I turned him over, and guess what he did? He turned
flipped
himself back over. He said, "You honestly think you're going to sit on me?"
Yeah, that's
No, you're not.
so, yeah.
That was a 10-footer, though.
Yeah.
Oh, my gosh,
We'll
boy.
have to see that on Mythbusters
Yep.
to have them prove that different. I
Yeah,
guess.
they called that show Finger Busters.
So, John, let's see. Yeah, I am booked tomorrow, but Friday. Anybody wants to go fishing on Friday, give me a call. I got Friday open, yeah, right before the weekend, before it gets crowded. So give us a call, 352-220-3206. And if you enjoy the products that we bring to you and the entertainment, we'd love for you guys to subscribe. Hopefully we've earned that from you. Hit that notification bell so you'll be notified every time we're going to go live or we put out a new video, John. So, our last subscriber was Jerabro 1981 right there, and he's been the last subscriber for a week or two,
Yep.
John.
Yep.
So
We need more
We need
subscribers.
more subscribers. Let's get that subscribe count out. Help us out. Hit that like button too. That really helps the show. So it doesn't cost you anything. Hit that like button.
Yeah, it's free.
All right, John. Let's show everybody what they're going to win tonight if they get tonight's question correct.
Yeah, yo.
Little Johns.
B-52 bobber.
There you go.
Nature Coast customers.
Oh yeah, from Nature Coast PM. We Be Tailin shirt.
Bloodstream from Aquatic Nutrition, so you can go out there and catch yourself a shark.
Yeah, that's from Captain's Cove. They actually donated that one.
And, of course, some wire.
Ooh, the invisible wire.
And circle hooks to help you to catch the shark. And I'm going to throw in a pre-made shark rig ready to go.
What?
Yeah, just like that.
What?
You catch something on it, I want to see the photo just to show how good my shark tying rig skills are.
There we go. And this just in, John. Mm-hmm. Here in the Wlasiuk, the Manatee Zone at the river ends.
It's open!
Open tomorrow. Run, run, run.
You can
Kev
fly
Dad
like
says.
the wind! You can pull a Tommy!
Yeah.
Wow! Legally.
There you go. All right. So all kind of good things happening, John. It's great.
So happy.
I love it, John.
See y'all tomorrow night at the Blackwater.
Well, we are, but we gotta get a question out here.
Yep.
So, John, let's get this question out.
Got to give away the stuff.
Because I kind of already, I kind of know what my question was, but I don't remember. So, John, as you're aware, we've got the old Captain's Cove bucket right here. We've got 5 pieces of paper right here. 5 pieces. As we ask the question, we're going to take the first 5 correct answers we see come across the board. I'm going to write down that name, put them in the bucket, then we'll do a drawing, and that will be tonight's winner. All right, everybody on the same page? We ready? All right, John. We just got one hell of an education, didn't we?
We did.
Whew. All right. So tonight's question.
Today.
They're going to learn today.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
All right. Found in our waters, what is the minimum size limit to keep a spinner shark? Again, found in our waters, what is the minimum size limit to keep a spinner shark? That is tonight's question. We will take the first 5 correct answers and go to town.
Sam,
Yeah.
Tyler, Chris.
No, not Tyler. Oh, holy cow! They're coming through. They're coming through like gangbusters, John.
Sam, Chris, Jessica, Doug,
That's it.
Josh.
Yeah. Let's see. Did I write Chris? I did get Chris. Jessica. Doug.
And Josh.
And Josh. All right, there we go. All right, so the answer we were looking for, and that didn't fool many of you right there, was 54 inches. 54 inches to the fork is what we were looking for. Who do we have in tonight's bucket, John? Let's take a look right here. We've got a Sam is in the bucket. Jessica is in the bucket. Doug is in the bucket. Josh is in the bucket. And last but not least, Chris is in the bucket. All right. Whew. Everybody, we couldn't fool anybody on that one, could we?
Nope.
All right, let's see. You ready?
Rolling.
I got to draw?
Your turn.
Oh, my goodness. Mix them
Just
up.
one.
Mix them up. Mix them up. Just one. All right. What do we got?
John. Josh.
Tonight's winner is Josh in my left-handed chicken scratch right there. That is Josh, so congratulations to Josh. You are tonight's winner of the prize package. You knew the right answer to the question and got it in before 4 other people or after, either way. I don't know. You were one of the top 5.
He's a winner.
There we go. So congratulations. All right, let me get back on this closeout page right here. Again, as you said earlier, John, we expect to see everybody tomorrow night at the Blackwater. Come up, say hi. Upstairs, 7 o'clock for the Blackwater Fishing Club meeting. Other than that, John, be safe. Snook season opens tomorrow. Well, man, it's good times. You ready?
I'm ready.
All right. We Be Tailin' John is brought to you by Shasty McNasty Fishing,
Captain's Cove Outfitters.
Knotty Tails,
Jim's Jigs.
Filletzall Blades,
Aquatic Nutrition.
Plash Lights,
Karrie's Custom Rods and Gaffs.
State Farm, Bonnie with State Farm,
Caddycan.
Native Nautical Mailboxes,
Salt Life.
there we go, Power Pole, look at that, and Nature Coast PM. We'll see everybody next week. Peace out.